Assalamualaikum mbal mume kontona mbal jayla mbal ni mbarala alkafutan kan nabi programme momento na coronavirus kacanyento comme lo kontambela danta damen dorong bi fana be continuer la kabo woto ani mun kulle be kele men yala ko scientific banko dol ibe wala jeka ani fangola banko ka men kata gambia mun la be kele bi be nakacha be dilo ma fangola ya mbal kontona kote ke dan so ngamera ntela ko mo kamo be tan den scientific
yo Abdoulie amra danso muftare fana be badi won kontona jiberlal membe dunia dawda me mbal konton na ka tanala ko mutana ne kote ka dantale daming lokunta mila
coronavirus kacanya
ka bonale woto coronavirus kacanya komin mbe alo nyamin ko nyin ko be nyamin sai sako kukudo min fintita kunun suto ka bo gambia banko kan balone bi na kekendo be dunna kol nyin kono lay kol tanala ka cabe la nyam Omar.
Okay, Ousman. Welcome, ngalon sa involve mo kanal. Okay, ko is okay now. Okay. Abaraka bake Ousman, abaraka bake Abdullah. Ala baraka bake atul men fana be jibe wala ngalon albe follow up lale. Na faham konte dia mo benke non amu fonte non, but that's fine. Atula dia mo be fonte tabantale so better anda fana nga realize le. Ousman ning Abdullah bin nakachabe di la men kan coronavirus le ala kuol kanne membe dending na Gambia la me na Gambia affect bake ning al haklo ba kan ngajele lungolung the minister of health ka fontina ne ka mol update coronavirus la standi me na Gambia wo mu kuti me yalon ko way mo be la contane wa jela ko ala lungolung be kala kalon ne be tembe nya jumalto wo fana be mol la prepare like the preparedness of the people wo fana be mol ma ko la woto bakel aw mo jama be je hanisay ila ko nying ya muta nyamen ala seriousness ning abe doyari bakal ya bare nying ngolum funto munebe nying molulo nyim non fundita say ni aka fu dol makera ko moko noto nyi mune fren Gambia la coronavirus la kelo nyi sa intem nyi mune fo Gambia dimol nyana kamu karambundal ta nyin kono sa intem Ousman
abarka ba ke kendo ñi amintani wala ñinti ko ntola Gambia na ministry la intervention o pour que government convince juna pour ye bodal sorong wala tarita damani wala leta yalo ni wala leta drong fo mo le dundam banko kan ka wo dunya dawoda ninku ñi sasala incubation period o ñi han biya wicho ñi mambang defo damay analysis min kenu nata ni lokko ñi na kum fata mo new case man finti or definitely mbalo nako Gambia virus o ñi mantra community kono but 2 weeks o ñi mambang butung unfortunately ñi cases on nata na ninkumu boda ñande sorona time o minna wiko minna mo soro wiko it has gone beyond. So let Kaboda new close. Wala some of the two of the 5 cases arise. Okay, other cases of Mialanko they got their index case from the 4th patient, that is the 4th existing patient, or is quite normal because Kabri was Sasara not a seeing a family molecular, so it's quite normal. Ko abe mol sauni nolal. So, but one 2 cases of me, they arise from the fourth, as they are in this case. 4 ye isolate nu juna le bang be quarantine le bang 4 they are coming from directly from the community ndefa na man jele sotono ni nga mol nyininka e buka jese ne ni noñi nera jese nera damanin drong woto mbalon no la what approach exactly Musa Mintano Gambia kaje ko nying 5 cases will arise type of container also and we make a subsequent follow up and isolate any suspected cases or close contacts. Yeah. But right now, more no. But the first thing me at now was the delay in the close of the border. Yeah. Second, cases of new arrest is quite normal. So, but I mean for that any Gambian olla. Wolo nyindi ko kelo nyi mambang. In the last week, my Facebook follow up kan molje be diamola be kodo talala be kodo keleteng ministry bafola. Inka mo ministry phone like after they will plan to buy some of the facilities to maintain in some of the hospitals across the country. I mean, it is too early. Can no man start follow? This might be the end of the beginning. I don't know. People are not following WHO. Africa right now, like Africa. We are yet to reach the peak in Africa. So coronavirus can start Gambia.
Hello. Ngaji ko Ousman Jirotole Abdoulie mantra Ousman moy kam ko de.
Ani mantra moy kam fo.
Os freestyle but all the same os kamen ko Abdullah ifanam fo ya moy nyolale os be mem fo kam wolo nyenti ko mon ko the number one factor men contribute ka ni new cases wol kaje Gambia wolo mu late close of the border ya border ni close wato men na later because Abdullah ni ajibe ni muto nyalti ni border ni jibe Santo airport o me alon ko ni mo jamana tani wolto la kabona Angleterre ñunu later le pour ka border ni close nga jele hani ñin kuramal men yalon ko kunu yamel discover nante nga jelo ko mol be kono men yalon ko wol botna Angleterre le so say yibaje la ko Abdullah contact persons ñu be men trace la kaye ko mon ko ñinni ñi molel contacta o be kala molet me yalon ko itol ya suti ko ay wollel visit ila suwol kon bo say kabring afuntita bantam atara marché wol tolo ba ani mo jelle contact soto woto atara programme dula to le bank ini mo jelle ye programme o ni soto woto ini mo jelle dare contact ni soto will be more potential career at the moment the government of the Gambia yo molo imang any idea soto wodol tata munto ma fande ngine asabu case ni ajibe Gambia sabe spread kane busumbala ngaje ko busumbala siaral already yeah busumbala sen asiaral already farato yundum abu mafmol belale sera kunda krafu bolon kono abegi mafmol bela so which means nying sen abe Gambia bla belado because mine asabu nyim molu itoli aje komon ko nyin melie nyin sawndi molla wol nyim melie contact so itoli family members of the malatres and friends but saying wol ye wol menu mabe men kata programme wol ini juma leli contact ni so do ka fol ni be kon so ñina mu problème mo ñinti aussi mon fonante wala kata late closure of the border te ngamara ñimu very very important factor that men contributa kaje ko han sainten ni fankol di bafundika because os ni ayata nun ko ye border close ni juna dum ibaje la ko say what time on we had just no case so bagila ko incubation period on already is more than 14 days now so bagila ko Gambia say we should be in at a very stable pace now kaje ko mo coronavirus la fon ko ñe Abdullah itala reaction mo muneti ñimmol men yalon ko yeñi men mutanande ni la geographical distribution on jibe abe combo abe bolon kono abe hani ikafu nyadi combo central to fon betol saying Abdullah ete a mira government la effort nding anyana ka kenyadi de pour ka je ko all the possible trace contacts on nante yabe muta wallanto yewol content ibokla no nyadi
okay follow to med murla demanding Ousmane man fo katande ko na boyda follow moment wala bodal nyimman close jula nyama katu natara bridging sasa amam futa na banko kan follow natara bodal nyim close ta dadon sasa nyin mo safo dala te futa laje ibajala ni mol nga boda nyimuta ni sasa nyimuta ta fata ta atambita wara ndandalla bankol men yalan ko wole sasa nyin soto wala sasa al mutata talata wara bantaje ko la bodal sinayela sain wo manke na boda follow menti sambiri mol men bota banta wol be nata banko kan andung biri nata comme ngalon gambia nyame ni mol nata kabona banta ikatale ni mol kanyo konton kabo airport to kata fo suo kono hani futata suo kono be fintila le bita dladol sai ni bita kan ila hajolla wara itata men konton wara men nate konton wol kasiya bakele sai niajibe wol men bonnam bantala bankol kan kurango nyin sitarano imume mala asitarano dol ma sitarano tarabalyano do mal sai nabe dol membala wol sikura nyimuta ya saundi fojan nabe futala dula membeto sai wo boyda follow wo ketala fa pareta sai ngamera dal kan na energy mutaka aspen wokan wotati nala no woesol sai ngamera na fulan jawo nyin mol yantaka hakilo to men na wala sai sasañing a futata banko kan ne fa pareta o mol nyanta mun silale tala ka sasañi muta ka amuta ka ala wajabo nyin tala sai man sakunda simen keno sai mbiri nyin sasa futata dulal beto dal ntenga mira e nyanta ka ila kisi le muta nyanta ka wala jana muta ya siande otumo comme natara komboto damma kombola bankol kata serkundal banyon brikama ninkis kisila leboto damas birin sai sasanyin a wajabitala kata fo santala bankol to katum sai mota fono la banko minto la mantara dame o kamala men nyanta ka bula mol noma ka kisiro ke ka mol la kuwal jibe abanyadile wo man sakunda ntanga me nyanta ka o nanka mo siande la men be okela
Abdullah mbe interject la dié mo denke ni ko monko pour nyanna ka dum banko kan ka kisilal ni kawol siande ebe e modo samina no febe public health official wala da febe the testing number the number of patients ke ka men test wala people ka men test ka je ko monko coronavirus be la ban for desensitization group number ni na ko wala increase e yemu na kile
yalo okay nyaji be santenting masakunda kamen system o men ke santenting e ka fole ning ye symptom je fanna wokola yeman sakunda call ila number la yemen di whatsapp kata ki usala ni o hotline no nyin ye muta ye call wokola itol sina ila sokona ya jibe ya call jibe sa intenga mera call betambe da mento teng imanya na ko batung itol le nyanta kam misal fe ka sila dol jibe dal be bulala mol no manyame instead of mol batung fo janni wol be call kala dal nya jibe ni tol ka bula mol no ma ibaje la wolto jana isa jana trace no men yalon ko possibilities symptomol better la menula compared to dal na tare to le baton comme fo symptomo nying ay manifest mol bala wokola itole na woylene call yena samba testindula ntenga mera o wucho abejan falal dal yeah so wokola ni nyim fanko jibe comme bankudol to men yalon ko santenting ni case killing jibe janning wo keso ni nanga fo misal fe mo lulu la soto sai jannim abe futala wo mo lulu a sidula fulola a wucho nyimbuka jamfadal sai gambia sententing be critical stage la to time ngamera mol nyante ki hakilo to bakela man sakunda len kata gambia dingol mumebe katung sai natara ma hakiltu wara man silol tamanda nyama man sakunda la silol anim fangol la hakiltu mawol mutanga kanyama pour ñing courant muta sentente mo konontol follow abe wala sentente because ni ñim fen ko jibe ñi graph sol wara analysis sol worldometer yemen fenke wolem on the 17 kata 16 ma fo wato mo kilin nasoto sai biratata fo on the atambita on the 22 la o ma fo la men ya sota nan kamo man sia mo nani ma fanne sai on the 28 ma fan wo do la fata je sai latest on the 9 o ma fangol la men nan kamo nata soto wotata la fo mo lulu dal mo fula mo kilim fata o mol kono dol mutata ila sasa nying they recovered so santenting men ya soto pour nan kamo yo muta e multiply times 2 wo is very critical na tara mol ma hakiloto because ninga example ota banko dol men yalon ko USA. For example, USA wotumo itol imang safety precautional mota yemem fenke je walam ning fanko ning very soon to lamol dal ama waja bejang saying itollata men nako sasa ni man aman sembo soto je men na walatna inyanta ka safety precautional menta purka deko akana wajabi itardeta wala dal saying nya dunya kono jibe itollen banku follow te meyalon ko wara banko meyalon ko ala total number of positive cases asiata dunya bankol beti saying tenting online ka data memuta ka men safe published a total for 533,000 positive cases, saying Mosa for that tilotil ika number of cases mensoto approximately nimmeya jibe akatale forming siata keme fula tansabati. So wakeme fula tansabol dal men fananka fawo molkono akasia bakere. Banko fulanja onying wotumo wala mbe lafta misalo mendila wala UK itol fanang itarrietale misal fe ka ni safety precautional mental last time yemen fonung walam ila population itol manta any necessary precautional tala iba abula lale comme sasa nying aina naturally na be men mutala be men fala wolle fa nimmen be recover la ibajala the population it will evolve, it will build an immunity against the virus. So you all think barnia jibe wol bankol men yalon ko itardita ka o precautional ta signing case sol asia bata o bankol kanne compared to men yalon ko e precautional ta. So santen Gambia fanala cases sol abesia kanne a sutiata tangolal sa nimme yafo. So danning ntolam history dannin nimbanko dol bina mulun na men yalon ko dal wol santenting wala la positive case ol siata bankol beti wara momen ka faje tilo akatale fo keme jamal katunie italy jibe men ka faje tilo kona ka keme jamal sile men sutiata wule kilingona saying wo kamala nyanta ka na screening methods anin na hakil tuwo sign na nyanta ka jana muta ka siandi katambi watol bela dal because comme Bajinka ya fanyaming ni incubation period ntol nyanta ka comme biri the number of confirmed cases adatita wato men na anin sign awucho man tambi incubation period la dal dandu nata tambi incubation period la man positive case ol dol soto sa foko nyin sasa dal sign na mol kono aman tuje dal sasa nyin mo safa adabaro bantal dal bare bire wo manke nataje ko moludol nata finte menyan ko nata positive le wo kamala wo molulol ya soto nyamen asikina bo mo jamal la koteke men yalon ko imo wala kol kala muta folo wo kamala nte ngamira akumaya tabakele nyu wato kono puru mol nga sabati na sol kono na hakiltu wana taranka kilin nake sayne nyanta ka lulu nin tangoke katambi wato bela masakunda fana ila ikasilol men wala puru ka bula mol noma kaje ko men ye positive case soto ye sila kendol ta kaje ko ibe mako ila nyamen puru ye sasa nyimuta ila sasa e bondi bala wara ketekea na tare ka tangol ke sain inyanta ka tan lulol ke wara men sutiata ke mola dal kato na tara manyi muta ngata seriously nyi watol kono lokun dantan kata karikilin nyato membina ka reference ta banku do la kato ni be koko kono yenda ka jibe la banku do le tal tamandi nyame ta ni te make ite la case ani wolta be la fela mulun na nyadil sa wo kamala ite nyanta ka wolde jibe to liake nyadile biri ye wosilol tamandi ila case nin astalata le bang fala fatale na tara la fata sain wolle silol men tamandi la boyda silol ite nyanta ka bori wollale ye hakilo to walla na tara wolka ila sembo kono ka kilin nake ite nyanta ka mutal yala fandi bajelate illa bon kana muta ay mulun wala wol benu wol kita nyamen dal sante ngamera nyina na kumote dal santanting nyanta kan na kata kuola fala man sakunda fana nyanta ke la kata kuola fa katambi wato bela tal
baraka bake Abdullah en monfo ngamra badi ngol bele go moy ako the number of tests masakunda kamelke wonyin naka increase le anu ngamira at the same time sensitization wonyin fana naka increase le antol mol mem fana yalon ko nyen naka antol sensitization fongo ngam fongo mako ya yele os nyine antol fana ning bantala like nyin western countries all fara western countries ni yaje ko mon ko nyimu couleur me alon ko abetol fongo la life le fon in danger la han moma fo e fongo ka effort ni te fongo ne pour precaution wonyin ke fongo janning authorities who might be responsible for that particular area, then you will continue from it will from okay from Marco. So mfana ngamira nyanna ka wo encourage back and dia moli wanyama. But us Abdoulie nyimmo funanteng. Ite amira. Sainteng. Munemu fen kumayari bafmoti Ministry of Health nyanna ka embark on that as long as nyim 5 bitiloto.
It will be la
exactly
ministry la documenti public health surveillance la document ayende ka minti wala contact tracing and follow up to our me contact tracing and follow up momo me along quite close contact sort of with these people new cases so close contact you will define the following close contact may be the onset of the case janin case ben be kumasla ani jani ba case ni detect la ani moje lebe nyoka ani jumal le close contact soro ol be nyende gata isolate ye quarantine kabri ba jiba observe kan iba jibe kan iba lanika ya case ni quarantine loptano do milna da ka jibe ni wol man PPE use PPE ka ho le personal protective equipment nose face masks glove ni wol me dress properly ni findida ila premises konem nyende ke murune back isolate confirmed cases. It all mean the mother my confirmed cases will be in the isolate in a different place. A meal for quarantine, apply a meal for the increase the number of tests. Along screening kumaira back at this Johnson. But near close contact GB, Abina Kolia back a pre Gameno Dol Son Nico, they have close contact with the person. Apply Avinyama Kumaira, Lunta Onana the Mulkataka contact, don't go along Gambia. But the close contact is the person who will live or the person who has been studying or worked in the same place
with the person, with the patient,
with the patient or the case. Medical personnel, fana, nurse hall, public health officer, doctor or me, they are all taken care of. They are all categorized as close contact. And all found nila PPE, la personal protective equipment, na among sort of any day, it will be dog any day, or you get suspicion if I don't know I attend to this particular patient, but the PPE was not in full gear. If you confess, you go for isolation. And even say so, the government at this point, Dr. Olfa, they are overseeing this patient, the blood allocated so that they will not go home. Ni part of the hospital, they go there to limit the spread. It can have family contaminate or transfer. Wala strategy me along could put in place. So kodo nyi kamimfo. Kodo siatan, kodo biribara, kodo catering, kodo sign on kodo la use water. This is the narrow opportunity na Minnesota. The case of other patients, me along could be wardol kono ning among isolate. Not patient all fana nying coming nying janing case ka confirmed. Maybe at the suspected time. Itara loptan dol to like a visit pour que medication o soto. Nia o soto ta loptan itara je. Taxi driver itara je. Anybody may attend at that hospital will be in the quarantine. They should be isolated. Yeah, they are all close contacts. If you travel on the same vehicle with the person, you are a close contact.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So investigators does it. Public health officers doing the screening and contact tracing. Any point in time that they lack PPE, they are also categorized as close contact. Bibi la wala public health do to make a follow up. Momo yalong ka sujate la you isolate. Then we look for days. But niajibe Abdoulie kuma killing for jako. Bibi la Gambian ol man training ko mutakan seriously. To nyalong Danso. Itamuta no seriously dol bije because niya jibentola strategy fananga min put in place ntem meta kafo after nga kabring be at the National Assembly, deputy be National Assembly, they were deciding on a state of emergency duration on you. By Facebook, I saw it online. I said an outcry. They have contact in the National Assembly. Let them go forward. Oh, it can 90 days mean for was not based on any expert. It was not based on any expert judgment. The opinion was out of science. They are reduced to 45. 45 days for us, Seattle. This was like 2 days before Ninkes Kafin. Nico Doiko, Albert Tarasoko, Altana Bitcoin, Alta Fenkel, Alta Wafrika for 45 days because you got corona. Look, it come in for 45 days, only barrel for Mali coming for all the folk and Gambia. 45 days, Nina Sierra, they should calculate the Malo your opinion of 45 days state of emergency, but double HO mean for a co. If your case is not more than 6.6%. Well, on the positive case, out of the total number of patient tested. But at that point in time, before new cases arrived, you were at 3.3, which is less than 6.6. If it is up to 6.6, you count days. Because days all the country, therefore we all keep state of emergency to contain. Those days might be 2 weeks. There are 2 weeks left on suggest. Never no go Gambian or local 2 weeks. Always see la sabati. People will have hit to the advice. 2 weeks of monkey fenty. But Cabrico 45 days. If 45 days is too much. Don't mean the more sort of. I know some people are moving out idly. But don't be 1 month to move from idly. And it's going to be difficult at that particular time. George, your movement is essential or non-essential. That 45 days was too much. If they would have made it 2 weeks, people would have been serious. So imagine new cases only arise. In addition, they can extend it to another 2 weeks. Then imagine Gambino Balanako, yes, this move Ninko Nyaming, Ikatala Finta Nyaming. But considering in the National Assembly, calling 90 days. We were coming down 45 days. More bamda kutimi alanka sabatita.
Yeah, yalong men fon okida mol fon liya ye komonko mol fon nara sude komonko akuanyin komonko ya fanyame. There's no science-based evidence. Me yalong ko ye advice ta wole block on the advice from the experts. Health Minister fon onatale, but among any science-based evidence kamanan kaita ndi komonko nyine asabu yake komonko ya fanyame rek inyenda kanyindo yandile ni ya doyandi. Progressive reporting from the health sector. Based on that, IDECA extend the layer end completely because near extend 2 weeks. That is almost closer to the incubation period of this particular infection we are talking about. Ning ayatra nunko what 2 weeks so nunko case number ning a lot of to arise based on that, then there is a need to either adjust it or to end completely the state of emergency and other conditions you may place on this infection. You will find bondi dowanding. So this is the point, but same thing, case ni kita tenyamente. Ngayo komongo saying, despite the 45-day state of emergency, which mulman men consider back as something important, because it's kind of boring to people, and the higher number of days, this is not something for our medical purpose. It's not something based on medical evidence. Mulman namurakula, mulbela dokuala, mulkadila fengobera. Sanyang. The golden fanko member nyemodla be Chinese la nyemodla now understand ko wol thousands of Gambians like a benji wole do ko kumasle yebula le ke be do ko la despite the state of emergency is going on os nyim 5 case so nyim fundita nante ini Abdullah, can this give us this feeling that komunko Gambia science center we might have an exponential cases of coronavirus science center despite ni more 5 on GB, okay, it will be considered as a close contact. Ni will bondi because now understand ko 76 people, you will follow muta, you will follow test. But science nyum molia mo jumalel visit, ini jumalel benta program like limoto sida nyokang ye domuro nyoka yeming gitaran kilumula ye kuja marki nyokang os ya mira saying ni mota suspicion was la ko Gambia really we have very high number of coronavirus victims because test number in fancy Gambia can make it.
Abdullah, do you want to come?
Okay, Ousman for ala diamo kono ka tande ko na jaral bundal to men be maralen ka na doctor la nin no sol men be sasa tol jara kam men nyen covid-19 soto wol be nyanta kanyin maskol nin global le dum ka fama PPP wala inyanta ka fangol men dum ke fantan kan de nyin pour kanyin jankoro soto biring itabe e fangol jara kan amera wo mu kulate men yalon ko dal wo ibe nyanta kawolon ne dal katung ite tatalla mo jara kan sa kuran wala ite fa me fantan kan de wo kuran wala o kuran o dal wasite fa o mutanola andong itol ibukatu loktano to e sele yal sa ni tol fa o sete ya isita itol men fa ba jara kan itol simuru nole ika kuran nyumuta ka jana wajabinde ka saundi molla o ka intenga mera men be maralin na jata kende abundal dal ibe nyanta kawolon dal ana tara ibe men jara kan ay kuran soto fama soto inyanta ke be mutala comme me yalon ko ay kuran soto dal katung italon no la sa o wato kono me ya soto ani men ma soto isime ke wala e fantan kandal
okay Abdullah jani wetam bila wotola mbe ko son do pusle kan danje ko teke ese woni nyi do sambanyol ni nyi mul fana jibe nyi no sol nyi doctor sol nande na Gambia even RVTH I think even if we have staff residents among fancy only more than tanda malaka stage mami raso rege fon so can you case mom fanande ali ni jonto it is very important like self isolation and self protection but saying it alon ko mo nyulu imang wo central fon new soto andung afele ding phone men nata nanteng there's nothing like such staff isolation center there's nothing like such pre-o construct or at least a temporal construction of such centers because it's very very important
Omar Danso,
right.
There is no point. Me along Kafo coming. There is no fund allocated for self-isolation for medical care givers. That's automatically wrong. The money is there for that.
Exactly.
And there was nothing like constructing right now. We are in the middle of it. Hotel will be they can function. They can accommodate medical staffs. Any staff off duties without having any contact with anyone.
With the driver himself.
This is how it is. This is why you're kodonyin dealer.
Okay, but saying
to fight and make a stop to it.
Okay, I think Gambians need to push this harder because niya jankafo niye fonko ninjibe kodo nyimbe allocate le for a banda already. The 500 million has been allocated until abe bandale, but there is no allocation for such. So this is my point. You're still now weak.
They will improvise. It is the health duty and responsibility of the ministry to contain this small number. At first, it can call me nothing allowance will allocate. Those are nonsense and barbaric. I don't know what is happening. We have this case, we have this pandemic. They gave you money to allocate the money, put your logistic in a proper manner. Discuss what to do. When the pandemic is still on. Pandemic is not finished. It's on. We have symptomatic and asymptomatic. We have the return of the people. Gambia herd immunity builder. Gambia population of 10% will be at the graveyard. Herd immunity must not know Gambia anymore. Don't more healthy. Gambia basis people are not following. I don't know what is happening. African Americans are dying in US. The US health condition and put junk food aside, put all other stuff aside. They are healthier than us because they live longer than us. I don't know, but they must improvise. Health personnel privilege long fighting against pandemic. Privilege, they will demand it. There should be any point in time they will be lacking PPP. There must be no any point in time that they will not be taken care of. Given transport where they will not have contact with any other individual in the community to avoid the spread of the community, and they should be isolated, given a very good accommodation with all the privileges they deserve. This is the right time. No so be and doctor will be and the other places. You know the sacrifices behind. Imagine a doctor only no so allow anymore until in cases will be whether they recover, gone home. Suspected cases are tested negative. We are through this thing. It might be twice that number. Abdoulie diamo for jela wala number jela moy kan, but we are talking about 5 new cases. I told you the first 2 cases, I don't know whether they were isolated beforehand. If they were isolated beforehand, then we are okay with those. But the new 2 cases arising coming from UAE, if I'm right, stand to be corrected. Well, I don't think they were isolated. They were living with the people in the community.
No, they were living with the people in the community because men from Keta.
God knows.
Don't be many along ko ye sambana nenu ye isolate le. Inati ye bullet others work no. It ade kamana kotake. So the second ke kamana yadi take world they have the infection.
Okay, then I will come at that particular point. Kabrin
Yes.
Juna, I was trying to link my colleagues at the MRC.
Okay.
Those doing the screening and the like. You know, we Gambian, we are depending on the nucleic acid-based test.
Right.
We call it for PCR. Then in this context, it will be reverse transcript PCR because it's an RNA virus. Testing in fana a limitation also. I was trying to link, see how best we can facilitate and increase the chances of avoiding false positive or false negative results.
Yeah.
Because we are not up to serological test for the antibody. Right now, we are detecting whether the virus is there or not. And for PCR, sometimes you might not know whether the virus can be viable or non-viable. You still detect it as a positive case. False negative might be titration error, contamination, and all other factors. And right now, we have only one facility. Let me understand. It's MRC. If they are overwhelmed, the likelihood of making an error is very high.
Yeah.
Because coming a number of tests, how will they collect the nasopharyngeal swab? When are they extracting the DNA? When are they doing running the PCR test in just short duration and the results are out? Yeah, I can think about it because I know my colleagues, they are experts, they are okay, they have no problem. But when it is overwhelmed, so for more fana factor into consideration. So what imagine kodo nyim fana minata kodo nyim fana kanyete kadungolo if chance may be we have Gambians. Abdoulie is, I think Abdoulie can extract this DNA, can extract and can run PCR. There are many Gambians who are some places. Why not they even pay for those flights? To give hands to our people on the ground. Kodo nyinata wala nyama. Let them bring in experts. Let them bring in more hands in the laboratory. Gambia man science or the medical valley. The only science we have, few scientists we have are at the MRC. And not all scientists at the MRC are in the molecular
science. Yeah, because the molecular science part GB is very, very different from the other sections. It's quite different.
Let them think wide, far and wide. They are working hard. For ministry, they are working hard, but they are not working technically, So we button the back.
Os ye point Rodolfo Jang welcome battle because ni IGB Abdullah, this is true. Na doctor will nanka momembe Gambia doctor mo siya bake nak. Ama siya bake. Yeah. So many big the other health personnel will and most of those people they don't have any idea about, for example, DNA extraction or RNA extraction. They don't have any single idea about it because they don't go manko the odds. So nying yemon fonante test aerobes yala bake jele nin quota da fa candidate test aerobes yala bake and dumbitale to a point test kits all from belakla will be completely. Abdullah, itela take moment. Itela fanko moment je. Nying fanko ministry la fanko nya moment.
Okay. Itaba man follow wala mu. Nying kodo nying me yalon ko ya landele. Kodu kanye mota kanye jankoro nying kela. Kodo nying ala dalila follow moment wala kanye sasa kela. Ka foko ka mota ka tala nyote maka ala wanso di nyola foko do nying mota ayebang wayatar hani kare kilingo fon amang tambe nying biri nyin jankoro ada ya de follow ken na banko kan womo ku lati me yalon ko amanya na kake hani do mande fulanja moment wala masakunda atay sembo sotole ka fango ke banko kan natar me yalon ko amoy la banko dingol la nyanto ila abe la banko dingol la kayro kon misal fe masakunda nying fankol nying company member je waranto any research center kata MRC wasifal since will be operate kan bankol kan ninyin sifal nata me alon ko dal it is not expected man sakunda sala sembo tanole kanyen dulal muta niye diamu ibaje la e benyin franco kele e be la energy mutale ya be redirect pour ngany common enemy kele mis aning ñu hotelol fanambe wol nyama ni ñu hotelol jibe katan kanyin ñu hotelol aning any other center me alon ko dal they can use it in order to be able to kamol mutaje in the isolation period masakunda so kenol dal fona tare ma commande bari birin santenting birin haje ko nyin kesi sol fanambe siya kanne inyanta ka commencer la kadurallo tumando mo malo nyato kolbe na kala nyama alman tankala la kesol se siano la bari hana tara te kenola ike pare akamala nim misal fa na take ibuke la moy fokku wole nake ko kola tiena fo mbatu ngana dedaro ke ngaloptano lo ngap temporal dulallo me yalon ko nimmol mutata isiata mbe mutalal ngi sambodo nite la moy fo wato sita daro katar la masibo kera ike pare akamala jani wato la sa ngamero kodo nyin inyanta ka muta ya dundi wo sifalla do kadulal nyi muta kalo comme ye prediction ke me yalon ko ha karisaba wara curriculum ning talante o tema nyi mon kamole sa sotono ike pare akamal hana tare imallafi itella fanko ilafi na ko momente wala puru moka na soto bari wo mukati na me pare akamal inyanta ka o tara o sifalle ke kan anim fanan ibe o dulal mel lola amanya na katara na normal loptanol to comme ni normal sa sal katara ikata dama ani nyanta ka fata nyola bakel katum ni be dula kelen pour ñi sasa to mal ñi skuro ngosoto ko fanam be abasone ala bakel katum misal fe doctorol membe je ibe ka nyanta kany maskol dunne bari wo ka hade wo nyaw nyarandi isa dunno nyaw nyarandi sasa ñi mota assembentu ya nola wara mota confirm nola fo ibe ñin dol ibe transmit nola le ñin sasa ñina fo ite transmit nola o kamala ñanta ke mutale ke dulal men to me an koy manke le ñin sain man sakunda ñin tiltan kon to men fanandi wo tiltan konon to dal
45
asiya batal katum misal fe iko sasa ñin na incubation o mo manati lokum flama fanne
right
sain ito ñanta ka wato mendi a ñanta ka keñu incubation o la mafon la misal fe ning incubation o ñi mo lokum flati ito isi til sabala la fano aka misal fe iba jala ye jana la ka je ko ñing ñi lokum flo banta daron til sabala ta kan o pour ka jana la ko ñinga aba tembada jumanta sai ito la til tan konon to dal ñaaji be ntamalon yew bondi na min to dal til tan konon to muna ma dalilote kato ñentol la système o jibe kato jannibe luwal ni sarto londi la banko kan ika jibe la mol la conditionnel be nyame sai iteta mol mutale e koy siso kono ikana ta firo la ite fenkeno la ngal ne man sakunda la tamo be la jata kende bari ni ko mole da hanyum bela mol kato ngalo na tol la banko kan kabalu jam mo jama bidele e kata tilo kono le yemen muta ya firi ika sandiro ke wala yena tabiro ke ni la dimbali balwal sai nim wo men be wo alhalo nyama ite ko wolle si so kono fotil tan kononto wolbe baluno la nyaade okay sai nga fo itata parliament wo nyaw nyarandi ya talale ya ketil tan nani anin luloti sai wotil tan nani nin lulo wo mu karkile nin talalte nyaajibe sai wo fango newo jibe anin incubation period i jamfa bata nyolal sai itel imanya na kawa kanko dama jibe katun nyanyi ni be nyin ko decision sifata yenta ka wele imanya na kason killing yemuta jana kulia kilente sai me jumase kulia no kilente molla konko ani molla jata kende inyanta ke mutale balance sai niewol mutaya balance ibajala ibe lum mutale ya ye lum mutaya yakije me alon ko dal abetalla nyunol be temala te mol batandi la bake misal fe isake no til tanin seytema fan tanin kondo to ma fa incubation period mo til lokum fulati e til dantalla kam pour janalal sai wo lokum fulo warakata til tanin sey ibajala mol fanam ba faham no lal nying man sakunda tonya ay mella wo muntol la fan ko natar ya sata ye wo nyamal nyin til tanin sey mol bajala la man wo be siake ibajala ba falanta batun no la isi wakil no ya batun sai nin tiltan ni sayo nata bang wokola iba jibelale nanyin kesol kamen soto lungolung abetala kan ne ban fa bela fala comme Bajinka ya fanyame na tara bela fa kan isa lon ko binatil jellel la o kan koteke tan wotil tanin se nina ta tanin se do la fa kan mo sa fo sita tannan ni lulu ma fa bari ni ma ke o nyama ite tata da sinya killing iko be tiltan konon tole la mol kan waraytin tannani nin lulo la mol kan ibajalal muna bina la mankela mol ba fala la siata nteta nola ni o miro soto iba mona kela ko be fintela sata wol kon ibitela hajola le ibita marché to le ibita fangol la sa ni tata oto ibe jurmala nyokan ni jurtmata nyokan sa nyin isa sound no nyokan ta ni sasa ni sound nyokan walan albalay nake ay janjang na banko karobe la malon fole fango sababo nata ke nyim fanko te bam moto fanko fono la sang astaria bari asikeno fang yenyu luwa mela wala tina mol wakil ta kafenke katu ya jala ko eta no la te sino la si su ken son kono mel ko domoroti je sa ni finti ta sa nyin abeja wajja bela
Mando bado albadatina Abdullah inshallah
alman tankala wala bari
Gambia mu
ngal be mal ko la bari eke pare ko kamale ye sojar pare kama tumando nana ta ke wonyama bari ni to ka ta warra wala ta fenkela ina da islam bata nana ta muta futa ta stage to bata la yete taranne na ye busabe boindila andun ita wulno la foy na ye bambang ya foy bakela la ko nay nimboto to ngata nyin isolation fankola kata nyin testing ko man sakunda santen timbe stage o menta critical ta nyanta ka testing la fala nyanta ka fangol la fala santen tim basi banyin ka fo nyame ika testing procedure may use wala PCR polymerase chain reaction sai nanga fo ika PCR use PCR mo be yalo na woka wati jannata pura e pare PCR bo ko ke 10 minutes 20 minutes ay pare aka montoro wati killing na doyata wara men akasia hotel 2 hours 30 minutes aka wala pour sample killing run sai nanga fo alaman tankalala ninye mutata kisol mutata nata sia me ko it is overwhelming fonyim PCR be menkela andung santenting MRC dam malaika test holder with this PCR tang robotol membe MRC men kanyin PCR ke are they enough hana tare wol bi jele PCR ka wato menta o wato nyin itol be o kela nyaadi le fo pour kanyi mo muta ke betes men yalon ko siata la natara putata wata almantan kalal tay e nyanta ke mira otolan tenga mera natara isi nyin kodo ya muta ya ko jara lo bundal la damma tay manya na kanyin kodo muta ka dundi dula dolto sako nyin futata wato men ko na mamme fan birid nyin sasa mutata safa futata dan banko kandal imanya na kanyin kodo muta ya be pusul pasal fonyato fentina tarlaje almantan kalala nin kodo jimbanta kato ya fanyame manfutan na pigma katande ko sayin sasa nyin na population no benga immunity sotala le waram ma sotala manfuta wato folo o kamala nyanta kanyin kodo nyin mutale ya muta ya use kendeke a nyanta ka dunda men ya dundi wadam mato man sakunda e pare ala ka dulla lo molle na tara wol na ta wajabele ya isa kewto sai nim PCR ntanga mera abetiatal bari aka wati jawo menta dal natar cool nata wajabele it is not going to be enough definitely ka 2 hours sample muta karon just to confirm that something is positive hani wo ko laten italo no la comment is it going to be positive or ala false positive or false negative nanga fo okay even the DNA extraction or lymphal bay is accurate mistake ko buka kije nanga muta wajama but hanu aka wato menta dal wato nyin asia batal nyanta ka procedural dole jibe meyalon ko wolle setariano ka positive an ko ke kam paria ka madal tenga mera nakumo abadan na wolto sante
baraka bake Abdullah ani os ala baraka bake ato le kumo nyimfo kumo kali afa nyam fana mbolo jansala do madin kerek masakunda ibakata kam bake Minister of Health ibakata kam bake le comme ko ni la strategy dol fali do man ka be beti ala baba bake aussi mo volum they can make best use of so many Gambians and then I'm sure a lot of these people will be ready to do these things for them free of charge because new national issue la new mobile la concern the Gambia Everybody wants to see your family safe and every other Gambian safe in that country. So I think Niala Funko Falindo Manekabe, but also now understand Komunko currently National Research Institute Iba try and can develop the maneke Niakalamtano Abdullah. There was a time like one of our ex-students in Turkey Kuanying Fankado Maneke with a molecular work to Maniki Jela. But I don't know how sophisticated that place is. But if I were these people, we are going to support that center also. They are also able to conduct tests for this virus. Handing amakeno MRC damat, or maybe they can even send some staffs. MRC in a collaboration on you put tests on as a role no laugh better. Of course, Oscar Monfonante.
Kaje Jansa Damani at the MRC facilities.
Okay.
The facilities they are okay. I spent 3 months at MDX, molecular diagnostic.
Okay.
Not 3 months Kaje. The biorat machine, they're okay, they're fine.
So they can
machines are okay.
So they can carry the test.
They have experts. I know all of them. The guys they're good. They can do everything. But the thing is now when they are overwhelmed.
Exactly. So
you know.
So iba yula ko kumata bakale andum komonko like ning case at the test nim fana atetaria la because first they cannot just go directly to PCR. They have to isolate the RNA or the nucleic acid first. Then it from PCR nim fana. So by yula ko this is going to take time. So assuming that only few people are doing this work, how do we expect those people to cope with this? So ministry but a strategy they definitely have to change the strategy. We prepare for the worst. Shoot, there comes the worst times. At least they will be in a better position. But for now, the strategies I definitely know that war is just going to be temporal and ministry no akana wajabi puruka bufongo nyinkor osning Abdullah bidan na topic fulan jaw nyinto ning mo man fensore be melala nyindo kan topic fulan jaw okay
ntepe fandan tan jan salaje
okay
katun iko kula kake janning ibe nyamen na yana ifam muta yefam bambandi kawo of menketela iba tanka ifan tankande la nyamen pour kana kenyato ngalen na kacha bunda manke woti me sentimento bari ntala ko sulo futa kadame naman sakunda science thing iman science ima kuma yandi wonyama ikata university le high school ke eta university o ko laibe kala no munate bama teacher la niajibe banku mumekan meyalon ko dal research center tije meyalon ko sophisticated nyin kurangol menkamol muta wato wati na banko kan men di kala kol kisi no la ka silol nyini meyalon ko mbem fantan kandela la nyame ibajalam financial no mo fala singo lan kana na jikol be la wandi bankol kan amero kuma tale be nyanta ka nyame nyin coronavirus tola aketa la sign hane say mambo akono bari dosi na kino nyato la dal sign beri nyin ketan tolman na own research center soto ka national research center mtama mera bije alsin rectify natra abije la mambo akala makatu ntenga men damalo wala MRC ando MRC manke man private institution say niaje wolki ikela jiko be mutaka sambo woto itol fago man fenne soto me alko a sophisticated men singing testol mutake keno say ntenga mera nyin ninyim kol muta mume banta man sakunda nyanta ka ko jibela dal na banko nyanta ka research center sotol me yalon ko nyim festival hani manna jikol sembe no dulalam fanan safo no na banko la tamu nyenti ibaja la banko dingol be yurala yela kata kol ke kaje ko nyin sifal dal e fanan sido ko ke je ke la moltan kandidal
Abdoulie mbelo kumo jansala damani amsa danso
yeah
to nyalon kacha mon fenkate babutun kacha e je madama nenne ay kumo min fa kumayata bak
abedata
to nyalon ning ala yende ma fambata nyin ko kono ñi nek gambenol be karamum baati to nyalon dunia nimbije ndasanno la fanna killing bari fannal dol bije minalon ko la fole ko maya duti ni ajibe Abdoulie ka dami fo ni boto high school ditara high school ndola school structure Any of the high schools, number of students min kana science stream wala ka doya a bit.
Right.
Problema bole followed. A porous country who is suffering from tropical disease. Infectious disease has been the history of Gambia and is now a story. Kabintol mawulu ndolbe kelola ninsa sadro. Gambia no na siata. Minka sanji tank konondo si adoyata. We have pabata. Ndola problems is not even let's say diet related or maybe cancer, even diabetes sign all dolnar. Before it used to be infectious communicable diseases. These are dollar science stream, ole kadoya, asked and incomast. Nina university admission. I don't know why it can manage, but any day I will become a minister. Any day I will have an authority. Anyone admitted at public health, Amanda Butut Jola, and stipend over allocate line from the government covers. Anybody from natural and physical science department, biology, chemistry, physics, chemistry, geography, information system, and Butut at Ajola in that department. Everybody stipend over allocate line. Anybody at the medical school, and Butut amanyene kajo, and nung accommodation yende allocate mi alon kata fenjola together with the stipend. Dollar funds in the Gambia when I need to allocate on destinated. Better. Anyone coming to the School of Nursing, you have a previous HND degree, working, serving the country because that is their strategy. No solve dokola Gambia monma understand until you are in the system. You know. Momonara nursing for a degree in nursing at the university level, handfeng ita jola. Imagine ka chison fijo. And then you should be allocated a stipend if you are not an active working staff. Nimas nearly for is okay. While you are receiving salary, is okay. But you should not pay. You should not pay University of the Gambia. That state university is non-profit. Science mankumayano, there is no incentive. They put attached to science. Very few of us, either you know, those two in the science, Abdoulie know, and I know, if we count, maybe we will exhaust Gambian scientists. There are others Gambian scientists staying abroad. One man not a Gambian. Don't even think about it. There is nothing attractive for them to come back home. So the few of us who are willing to come should see something very attractive. You didn't want to encourage. They didn't want to encourage to go to the science stream. If you look at some of the rumors, Rumo don ka soto moka mobile ota aka audio ta ke baba kato manika ko ke balo because nadi am de kalo ko ke balo aka to foje aka audio da aka fani abafo aka janjani dunia kono mon nyite bi lo bak ibo kuma ko min fola molle ka janjani o kuma ya bak
like evidence based fonkole mukana nan komo ko yemon foteng je kuma da bakere ngaje malang okay malang BS Bojang malang ko ako great point ko jam. This is true. This is very true. Niaje Nimoli High School Bank. I can tell you this. Only 0.2% or 2% out of all the people make a high school bank. Menkata science field you can at the end of the day 0.something% is less than 1%. Nimol borana junior school, mo nanka mo menkata high school is the same percentage. Wala kata ka tente ka pure science ke. Wala fana ni pure science ke yabang menka tente ka further because all science from high school science you cannot do actually nothing with that. That is just giving you just a basic idea about it. So incentive oletige, motivation oletige, encouragement oletige. Near Gambia College, member Kekanunge was really good. At least it was better. Where Sabule, na public health official, Jama Palasoto no that time. Even though Jama began near public health complete, they travel and leave the field. But at least public health, we had quite the handsome of people. Me along komunko, will say public health la do ko carry out no. But saying wolfananka jole. So we are moving from bad to worst now. So we move from bad to worst. So the only few may along komonko, okay, you go and study medicine or medical science for yourself. You have a sponsor and you pay that huge amount of money to sponsor yourself. Media complete. And you want to go back to the Gambia, ibejola feel a female alonko in may complete from another place, we say you know that your salary like 20 times. You are not motivated to go and you are not encouraged to go. This is the point. And don't take more blame mother. I think as a country, na health sector, the Ministry of Health definitely will let's say government pressurize now because government may not know the importance of this sector. But this is a very important sector. This is important than the economic sector we are talking about. Because the economic sector cannot handle anything. And
that's what is happening today.
Exactly.
What about caring?
So this is why I think even after this coronavirus, we are definitely going to have a special program on science empowerment to sensitize our people. It's definitely going to empower this field for the benefit of everybody because ideal correlation and it appears to me like even the high will fair, but this is a very important matter. Science and they are doing their BScs in foreign countries. They know how important this thing that we are talking about is, and embraced by our government, and it is for everybody. So us
okay okay dantan jansalaje comme ni programme o mbota nyum coronavirus o kono ni ala santa nga duwa dal nyimo konto men ya sodo wol fanan yela jata kende ala sodo ko ke anda kana tambe wala ni wo banta dal namira nyanta kadiamo pudan tanale comme na ya alia fanyama na science bunda ba nyama aning technology abe taka nyato nyame science to laman sakunda fana nyin technology ya faham nyadila katun science man sakunda jama beje ila man sakunda la ika kuol menkije ika beka ning online la misal wala jana kataria akatina corruption bukasia banko kan banko la nyato ta fanan akaw mutaka jana tariande sai natara banko me alon ko ala man sakunda manning research ama kumayande banko men la man sakunda manning technology la advancement o ama kumande banko men la man sakunda imam pare ke la system ol mutaya change based on the trend in the technology ngamera dal wala man sakunda ni wo banko pour yeta nyarto abakole alal pour ye fongol la hajo mutaya atopoto no e fanye abakole alal ni wo kete bam nekela e batalla sabatrin ka tara jekirim banko dol la men yalon ko ibina wato wati kemota ke rescue andum banko manyanta talla je me anko dal imanya na ke fongol la ko keno no keta dal ite ibukata no nyato katum ye fango fanje yakeno foisi tara yena technology la bundato ka kuja ma leke me yalon ko manta nyato isi ku bunda lela no me yalon ko dal isadatu no from zero sai wani wato kata ibikel wol mutala nka fangol menke manually bikel wol ko falin na nyadil ka automate sai no keta ibajala o bunda nyinga fanam be kala waja bila wal na ba warala ibajala banko nyin ni wato botala me advance la kenda ke tantinga amera ni nyum programme ol banta nyum corona ko nyanta ka diamo ko fanan nalo mala tole aja nyadi
no Abdullah baraka bake yemo fo bawkala aussi la camera from upside like you are laterally prostrated. Okay, that's fine. So wolom ngom ko nga fo nyame rek mbe programme lon la nyin ko nyinale especially pour ka diamo nyin ko nyina Ousman fo fane fensore be melala nyindo kan jami betana final topic
no abakala after so nga tente nga bi programme
okay mbadi ngolo atol men be jibero la baraka bake as usual ni men ye question also la question ni safe duma jam be tala jele be question ta kan de kilin ba jira ko sina fanka be line ni fana yella le ngambira be line fana jara na bakala 10 minutes we hear from mul fana men fana be jibero la je okay Osning Abdullah ngatan final question o nyinto ngalon ko ngadu madim pransule but we have to go deep into that section because war akumata bakele puruka namolu ka namolu kala mutandiko propaganda membe kering aning misinformation membe ke kan kaje ko mun control we are immune to this what is false information information no me alon ko amosoro science tenko mo konali ajibe trend nimita kan nyame so many articles so many news outlets by tandika na from because ngaje blado from like a lot of people were angry because yaje ko mo is a racial post but amanka what iko the number of deaths and the number of affected people may alon ko coronavirus ka wolel fa kan bake America Bangkok these are blacks Os aning Abdullah what are your thoughts aning aliya mera mune responsibility tangina aning nyimben tol la banko mol men camera no ko nyiten tol motala no nyinya na kan teach mu resin la could be these findings now.
Okay, Omar abarka bage that point in ngamra evidence philosophy alonko gal whatever folk and all. If you look at it, there are two evidences. One is based on social, another one is in science. For social evidence, black African Americans, right? What do mean for the distribution for the facilities? This includes personal protective equipment. Among fair, like it is not well distributed in the black-dominated communities like Chicago and the like. The death toll is very high because Molka contract easily. Okay, but then it all of a candle and iko fana ila isolation centers or million BJ in the communities where black people dominated are not well ventilated, or the ventilators, most of them are not functioning. They have fewer hands on the patients. You all for that. But the science behind some of them because could be nyami sign could dunia from dunia could be jakaseri nyokoma. So nibe statement for like I make so why I can't ke motor dal. Don't let me for like the broader African Americans they are involved in drugs, alcohol and stuff. So ni momo definitely your lungs will have an issue. So that means definitely someone with underlying issues, underlying health conditions. That might be a point. But again, the real science in an article based on that is the lack of vitamin D. Sunshine. Yeah, because it has been a long winter from November, December, January, February until March, April. It has been a long one. So if you compare black skin and white skin sunlight tunnel easily to manufacture to secrete vitamin D in the system faster than black because we have melanin. So this is based on science. Amanke racial, amanke kuti, anything. So those reasons not all better on true, then probably that is the reason why there is a high death rate. If the minkela don't more careful, because it is conditional malong. The condition you don't give chances. So naka African American or far all muta. If the conditions were the obsessive use of drugs, alcohol, and cannabis or marijuana, and then Gambia, marijuana is an issue in Gambia. Cigarette is an issue in Gambia.
Yeah.
Niwolo cigarette o kasaba Gambia le. Cigarette o koroma kasaba Gambia.
Yes.
What it done fana kono doloba siaka mbake bal siari ko.
That's true.
Gambian didn't know if can't sign. If that is the case, what hands and don't mind healthy. And near jibe, if I flow come in CCO, the muscle don't be all Kadimbama and jibe, Yana Benyami, all the condition is crazy. Don't look to Bungo like a Dimbama and Mina. Some hanging Churayo, Kachurayo, Musufla, Milbuli can you compete. If you faka ne malo. Most of these churayo kamimala, they are poisonous to the long. Most of the churayo, malong churay jumalo, London. But most of it. Because there are two articles I came across, Senegalia published, Santa Job University. Yeah, with this churayo and it like. So Momo Kab Masisi Feola. momo yalo ko kama sisi fo o ini sisi la sisi mala ka si ike maga sika sabo you are vulnerable ni ke maga sika sabo ka dinnu ka trouble dinnu is vulnerable ni ka si jeta yo mi anko bol ka sika ko to masa ka traje secondary smoke and ka si ni bol ka si body ka saba a full stop secondary smoke that was a day mandita that was a day mandita they started mocking at me well it's not my sister.
And you were just a passive smoker at that moment.
I was a passive smoker, you know. I don't know like it because they are my friends.
Yeah,
so all dollar carrying, Momo Yalonko right now, it's a male condition long. Gambianol, allow for a sea sabbat for the meantime. Nila movement of my essential, Libukara Domorininola, Kudo Mianko, Badala long Kudo. People are still going on the beach, Makalamta.
No, come on, remember ye mola movement okay mom come on ngafo nyame rek mo jama mantra yin ko yin follow kan come kanya naka follow nyame. This is probably yeah je come on the number of days ye demand pour esi to kono menna is too much. And addition to that, among anything they they will be able to live or sustain their lives. Their life sustain the men come. So this is the point. May asabu molbe fundige bidaka. Konga fonya mensanyam. I have this evidence that nothing is happening like state of emergency. The Chinese company the Gambians working with them will perform baby do. So there is nothing like social distancing. The state of emergency is not applied to those sections. And you cannot blame these people entirely. Yeah,
but Danso.
Yes.
One thing should be very clear here.
Right.
Chinese if Nika Nyen Nisipal the Mutamialanko, they pip Moleke Domo, then they are essential worker, Walter Soronola, Domorola what?
Okay.
But Kudo Biyangamin Sute, and Unka Facebook, Nkaje group holder and Kudo. It's high time pour Gameno Lebo Searing Ikafo Masakunda Manos and Nakadila. Omar, Monyende Fang Yendaka ila dream, ila Hamena Paul Warandi. Alman Tulman Gambe Manyanaka si, Foninken Manyanaka si, family Manyanaka si, Kafuman Sakundal Man Bodo Saneba Balula Min. We should think higher than that, not Dokoke.
So,
but you know, but so that one if I don't know Gambian or BJ Gambian naturally ni Gambia, ma for milfintida.
Okay.
Naturally ni Gambian or fintida aka first jump land. Because ndanga jawaba long fintida first jump.
That's true.
Not dolo nindolo Gambia wall nindolo Gambia wall buka kolomo fon kati wall ni aje nyara jeta wala kondo wato e muru e kondo ina. Dasa mo fay bamale ka dasa mo dila ngolo. But sai wall fintida be first jump wala.
That's
true. Gambian
Monam first jump to Ousman.
Utumo fast jump bekela nyam wolonka
kebalobo
doko ila hamole warada Gambeno lembe fomole diamu nyoy nga nyokono to dia Gambeno lembe Gambia nga fo ye jetairo siol bula ni WhatsApp ke fanke maninga kamoyla bati ka kol dada ka kol fo ngol follow stop ke fanke diam la balti ke fanke politicien balti ngol bel stop nga doko ke nitele mecho minti kutute woto ba yaji be fo be sila yafu masakunda lo man bodo sandi nyin kombo sandol to jamabal bije la komal dem space big space olati mi ala ko ila water level is not very far pour que bananol jibo ka kol jibo ka fulsolge gamenol bu ko no ega gamenol ko raja ka traje fon ki kanam bakato ka traje hanam feso so no ba ko rabu ka no ka fence no for years ikatara woto fo muso nyini yana tije ika muso fo nati ya ko ile ya man sutura so these are the habitual thing lifestyle mi alon ko fo nga nyokon dia ite fintitale kekendo you've been to Turkey you are in Finland yalla nako molga kenyami muso ninkel be kayenda ke ka kutrodum muso le kutrodum Abdoulie you are in Turkey you know how the struggle it is I was in Turkey I know in China people are not sleeping Gambian America they know New York's never sleep let them speak the truth to our Gambian people ye kono dia nyimmanyo nyino ni kudol ngol tala na musol fana ngadia mu ye wulol kanyang the number of people ika wulo fana minke is if you reducing the labor force at the work sector musol do be every 2 years welcome matana leave tale Fay balon ko mon beti am secondary economy.
Right.
We are talking about quality, more quantity, more bela faka dimbayas na tonyala, but quality le marata follow. Edingol wulu la male be kanya mi be tola le ba modol bulo fandila. These are the habitual thing. Me alon ko be gambe batandi kam bake. Nim bu ko nyim kulli bal ke ni manyo big bal pour tol yefo. To mando bara by now we will have something in our account. We will have both ngana stol fandi manola sa be siri mantra government la moy kam. But naja frustration obina naja konko bina naja mol borina. We didn't plan for the future.
Okay, Ngamira, we're going to definitely have a divergent view at that part, and then that's really good. In fact, well, as our discussion on aka men fanambe la moy role eka tombo wala nyam. Niajibe, like even the developed countries, many alonko, we believe eka family planning, and also like we believe like they have more savings in their accounts. But yagele ni be ko ñu la train ñu follow kan han wolu scienteng molu be needing support and this is financial support that they need because they need to feed on something during this state of emergency baby la mafonlante because dokulal almost 80% of jobs are based suspended scienteng menu man suspend will be doko la bungol kon so ñi men yalon ko la doko ñu suspendale these are family members men yalon ko they pay insurance, they pay electricity bills and other stuffs, so they need financial support ngajel America kabri loaning fonko ñu fonde ko the number of people member loaning apply la government be financial support la mena $1,000 everybody science we are talking about millions of people may I feel and nu science ngajel ko millions of people wala fana besiri me alon ko they are about to feel this for. Okay, when you go to so many countries, honey, these European countries, the governments are providing financial support for people.
Over Danso. But that depends on the government you are.
Aha. Exactly. So this is my point. Gambia, they give Gambia government, for example, $500 million IMF gave Gambia government $10 million US dollars. Coronavirus la fonko implement so nothing niya will be sang kodoning should not be diverted to other sections like buying cars or ambulances for now. Ambulances okay, government fine knowledge, but you should not spend, for example, $4 million buying one car.
It's nonsense.
These are my points. That part was a spend knowledge hani madino Gambia bela like katra Gambia betema. That is not what I expect. But there are people many alonko they are more vulnerable than the others. Men kasi silo kan kulkasa dan. Many alonko they are single mothers. Ekebalu nyadile. Ekasi silo kan kawafilo ke kebalu from hand to mouth. People like this should be catered for in these hard times.
That's true.
Wodol masakundanya naka wodol ketale for everybody. What is impossible? But more big they are more vulnerable than others. Okay.
Sada Danilal, and people who are living from hand to mouth, among come world the Malebe Diamkan. Ekanambal, Musitiol, will never Diamkan sign.
Okay, and that's a number to the program.
People who are handicapped, you cannot blame those people who call it. But Kekanomi Aloko Simbo Bala, a health teacher, will never complain right now. Yamina Fokodo Seattle. Hey, you might be good today. Hunter, you remember, Kabin of support from EU. Why Gambia? Now we have to
Danso. Science la kuma na banko la nyatota kama and technology la kuma ya fana ngamere yo point so safela time point sabanja nyim bajinka men kama na science mbele fala na tare so safano ibajala ni corona call mume bantan so mutanga diamo la kola wala society and our ways of living. Akan yi comment kadinja ma soto wara ke kana wetara sirin so ko na mantara fanna ke yaka dola wala bena kala nga mera santentin dal si wol safeno ninyim programme o banta nyin corona la ko mo me banta sina na kacha motanga diki wol o ma fa wala bake.
Okay.
So wala bena nga continue.
Yeah, continue.
Okay, ye nyin karo men ke katande ko nyin corona America dal comme Bajinka ya fanya men aka mo fingol le jana mutaje katambi modol la men ba sabatene America banko kanje
hani be mo fingol le fa kam bake
okay aka mo fingol le jana fa wo dalilo yemen fo asikeno wol fulo beti asikeno comme mo fingol be sabatene dame wolle jana man sophisticated bari moto wol na foni research kay kiskisiro ka kola bari fulan jango nyin me yalon ko dal wo is evidence based comme mo fingol ntol balo nyim finta nyame melanin nyin wo yatinale ntol sulata vitamin D la katambi mo koyolti men yalon koy balo koytale ntol vitamin D sulata nanka mo men dal wol janasiata e balo la fingo kasiya nyame e sulata vitamin D la wo nyamale ni balo ka koy nyame ni do man din soto e wo kesi la dal sa vitamin D atela kumaya anim vitamin C ye correlation soto ni ajibe vitamin C WHO ka fengol men fo comme pour mol ngana immune system mol mutaka boosting ka mbalo la jata kende amutaka sa handi ibade lan sem fantanka no nyin corona kola wolen nga nyingire dingol dama ni wasifa jama kata lemonol dal wol jama mo idol mo vitamin C la de sen ye vitamin C hania anan kamo jella damo puru ibalo ya muta aye imuna fangala bake isulata nyim vitamin D lale sa vitamin D sa soto no yiri fangol to bari ibe fangol vitamin D nan kamo men soto no la yiru domorol to anim fangol puru waye balo si asila fela kole ala dal sa wo kamala ila dula fulan jango sa soto no da man wose ke no tiloti dal sa nyim vitamin D niya nan kamo soto me ibalo kono me yalon ka sita la dal sa ni vitamin C domo ibajala ibalo pura e vitamin D nyimuta ay muna fangala wala janaka sonia dal dan ni vitamin D amansia ibalo kono dal hanni mon vitamin C le muta ye muna fangala ala maximum consumption pour ila cell sol ye muna fangala dal aka talala dal wolen pour ibalo ye muna fang vitamin C la anyanta nyamen inyanta vitamin D soto la ibalo konol dal ibukata no nyoko madal comme misal fe pour moto e bore no dal ay jana bore no anyanta ka gasolo sota konol dal sain wo sifalan dal comme ye gasolo nyin ye jia nyin ya dike nyame ka fen kenya moto nyin ka jana bore wol nyama sa nyin fana mo simi salo dino wol la vitamin C consumption o pour balo e muna fangala no bake vitamin D nyin anyanta ka soto jele sa nenying America banko jibe anin dulal to men yalon ko dal snoka kijele tilo buka malaje bake mo fingol beje sa ibajala mo fingol be sula la vitamin D nan kabo menna itewo soto no la katun ko tilo buka malaje bake sa nin tilo mam malaje bake mo ko men beje ibe vitamin C nyin soto no la le ni do man soro be kanya ne fele mo fingol men beje itol surata nan kabo menna nin kemelen ibo talantewol soto la wara meye do awata totale be ma fo men dal sai ni mo vitamin D nyin soto anyama wasina nyin complication o dol mota aya kamana misal fe ila vitamin D absorption o ibalo nyanta ke munan fangala nyamem puru ibalo ye jana sembo soto wasitala nole sai ni woketa nin kura o nyin nata dal wasi possible no ay mo fengol jana batandi katambi mo koyolti dal wasike no dalila kilmote mayatina aka mo fingol janafa America banko kan katambi mo koyolti wasike no daliloti la pari hani sa mo nyanta ka kesi kisoro ka akunna tolan do nyin katandi ko ntolla genome kam mo fingol la genetic makeup ay aka mol tankandi nyin kurangolale nka o fanam moyle wasike no to nyatela bari iko nyaadi suwosi boro no nyaho nyaranding yenda ka lafa busola mol janning mbewo mutala ka jibe no oto nyalang wara fasa hayata la kisikisiro nyanta ka kunna tolal nin kisikisiro
Abdoulie oman sahaya
okay ngalo na comme janning mbato ngana mbe misalo ledi kambe mbina mba kumfala sai janning mol balon no la fo moto nyalte fama ketonyati kisikisiro nyanta ka ken asantente moman kisikisiro ka kunna tola mol malo no photo nyala photo nyante mol ba fo kanete do bari jumala kisiro ka kunna tola mtama woja folo sain mol balon na nyaade to nyalam foto nyante nin kisiro keta ya sahandi ko nin kisiro ko la nin wala keta wayatan la ko mo fingol e keta tan nin sasa buke batande bake o ko la sina fa ha sai wo kamala ngamera mol nyanta kanyim bondi kun ila miralo kono kaje ko abuka mo fingol batande hana tara misal fe wo muto nyatele bari mo malong santente foto nyante sai naman ke to nyate imanya na ke baton fonyin ay na ke fenti meyal ka man ke to nyate ti amera mwolti isi ta ko ante ta fenkelan tem fan tankalan tenyin kela sasa nyina wajabi ay na muta al nan ka mo muta ay mo jama fa waray jama turtumbol wo bekel albalal tidal ngamera mol manyan na iman lafi kaw boyda ke kaw mistake ba ke meyal ko ila miralo meyal ko tema lon foto nyante ila tawla mo man kiskisoro kala ka tandi ko tonyalen ite ye fanlandi wala ko kola akunnato ina ke fenti me ka man ke wote dal sai mo si fan tankandi no wala me nyamen wala ya mira ko dal aman ke tonyati sai nim misal fe anata ke kuti me ko tonyalen wasatara ite ye fan tankadal fa fareta iba jalate batandila atallambol batandila bari nim misal fe fana manna ke tonyati wasatara ite fan tankandal alfa fareta ibe tankarde siloka tay law tankandiro walla si muta ay atina kuran te batandila da tantenga mera da santenting birin kesi kisoro manke je mol nyanta ke la miralo bondi wo kanne kaje ko nyinga buka mo fingol batande jandi mol be wolon no la focus kisoro ke kaje ko nyaade la ya ntenga mera no boy da ke
be jansala je damani ngawra at this point in time it's high time priya ni molla ko aka moving all fare and in that point you might not even need any lab-based experiment or any randomized clinical trial. It is purely based on observational studies. Research very if there are no confounding factors, when still there are variables, then research exactly reason then we can go and sequence the genetic makeup, the genes of black people and the white people. But what Oman sort of at that level, number of people dying in America alone, African American is overwhelming. The past 3 days, Africans are dying in Africa.
Yes, sir. That's true.
So that's enough. That's enough. We are immune, or our genetic makeup is somehow immune to this thing, or has some antibodies kind of startup against coronavirus is baseless among common sort of. Afumoli common sort of among sort of. Ninka mo bele muta, ay Arabo muta, ay mo muta, ay Chinese muta, ay Indian muta, ay badunko, five badunko muta, all man ko enough. Why mo bele muta?
Yeah, actually, Gambian all found bigel me alon kebe. Western countries nying kurang yo mudale do bigel recover do bigel hansa ya recover fa. And these are Gambians. Come on, come bigel rek. Now understand Abdoulie ka damento fo. Nyim mentality member molo kono ko mun ko atentro mudale so etara siri mo nyama ite fongo take care la fongo fo kurang na ay mudale para ma efa wise misconception no nyimbe ko nyin kono. Why come on ko like pour ka itandi la come on ko nyim kurang ay mo fa nyame me yalon ko America to wolo ma ya fa nyame abente fa la wol nyame te me yalon ko muki yankolet yajel ay mo fa nyame me yalon ko abota China le Chinese wala mati wallahi abete badi bun ko mutala ka be fa la wol nyame Abdullah amam fengo felong this is what we know for now now understand ka damento fo eka na mol fanga damento la pour yenyi mentality nyi bandi ko no ko mon ko nyi kura wonte ku kadela. And that's very important. You mentality nyingi na ko bandi ko. So many we jibe rola nante ko say afele nga fam ko dila. Many we jibe rola nante say afele nga fam ko dila le nga nomba nyinke screen on bala jele pour we ko kala nomba nyin menna. Iba jala ko ni rol fana na fam ko nyimbo nga mo klina la question o soto jamme yalon ko ay question o kamana ne. Ateko we will have to, I don't know whether you have an answer to this, but temang answer you sotwala. Ako the statistics of infected blacks to whites, Abdullah and Ousman. Ako, what is the statistics of COVID-19 based on the infection between blacks and whites?
Inte something inte mang any statistic waram man research article read me yalan ko ye kisikisiro ke katande ko nyinen mo nankam men mo fi ngota kawol la muta ni mo nankam men mo ko ta kawol la muta inte mo fen muta ngari dal so kamala inte wo nyinen karon ta jabe no la kat ni nga jaba sinake no abakela fanyal te dal katon janye ba fela fo kisikisiro ke dal ka fen ko ke so wo statistico ma inte ma wala Ousman malo tela jero ga nyate
Abdoulie ya fanya bola nyama yalo the thing is trending abitaka na hansai so nimimbe kisisiro kala based on race or color or ethnicity ngamra mari be batla la follow for pandemic ko nyimpanta asina so no but nimi ni dara database or near experts will follow on regional base maybe CNN you might come across they might give you a percentage rate if all for no percentage of Black African Americans infected. But for them, it all dollar analysis, they put things orders. They will say orders, and that orders might include Indians or Latins. So by any Indian or Latino GB, most of the times they might be Black. So, but to know the percentage of Blacks against white, but then if you follow it up, last 4 days ago, it was 16 is to 16. That is 16 for white, but it's death rate among infected death rate lower.
I wanted to say the
16,
same too.
Yes, 16 is to 16 is to 7 is to 8. That 16 is to 16. That first 16 is for white population. The second 16 African American. Then the 8 is others, and then the 5 is I don't know European or something like that. Yeah, but that is the death rate. So right now, infected rate, I don't have my concrete statistics based on that.
So by your honey statistics from this ratio near GB, this is like an equal ratio because near 16 GB, by 16, 85. So by the Indians and the others probably they might be added to the Black population, and then if the other 5 is for whites, then if added that one to 16. So by this is almost the same ratio. So
that was that particular date, and again the number of infected white population are infected more than Black, but the death rate now is equal. That means it's overwhelming on the Black. Eka case fatality rate the number of people. If you look at the case fatality, for example, number of people who died over the number of people who are confirmed cases, number of confirmed cases. So near OGB, Black case fatality rate is overwhelming. Yeah, so follow up the trend. In fact, the slogan of flattening the curve should now be, we bend the curve. It's high time we bend the curve. Flattening is not working anymore. Spanish people and the Italians are maintaining death rate. Now they are 600 long overnight. Yes, 600 people died. US was 9,009 and yesterday was 2,000. So it's high time to strictly mention anything is baseless. Be careful. Don't be a super spreader. And you don't give a chance. We need to bend the curve by now.
Okay, Sam, bottom line moment dal Sam mo be nyanta kamem faham nyin kurango aman soto mo dindinati imu kebalti imu teman kun nonkolti imu musulti imu kebalti imu mo finneti imu mo koyleti dal aka mo be mutal ni mi fantanka dal abe mutalal na atute balola bambangol bulo anila immune system o be nyamen na e muta asifano ise baluno dal sa entenga mera mo be nimmay nyim faham no nyamen dal abe ma koyla wol nyamen dal.
Okay, Ousman Abdullah, between say malong al final word Benjamin, I just call mol bank call can be, nalong ko jama bela question funkala so be collect la from na funkoto le inbox on yinto le ngamira ni me question okay. So say sa program on wrap up at least mfele mete yambi ngakara bakele misal bula saying alial final word all for viewers wali aning audience wali nga follow Abdullah.
Okay, ntela kuma kala bangol bekela mente dal follow nyimbita man sakunda la kam biringa je nyin lungol kono mo lulo nata case news soto saying wo keta kulate malla fe men nadal sai was trending asilafano la kotake bari do mo mantara do kan laftale pour men nanka mo le asoro wolle kende akayra la na meta nyun kuran way bon na banko kan bar pour que mol e kana tara sering inyanta ka parendilol ke ye silol walang ye dulal lo menyalon ko dal ning alay alamantan kalala nin nyin kuran otata na ta wajabe sila nya sifa do nyama ibajala o satara sartol nin luwal nin fengol be landirinje ibajala ibe koñing iba amutala nyamen nin woketa dal ngamera man sakunda nyanta kanyin jibe ko kala o kola pour kamol baton ke kol nan o itol yena wol tayla so kono yeta yetes ngamere nyanta ka sign nyanta ka kol ni motali afalin pour i mol manyana ketol kol itol die kiskisro nyin ka testing nyin ni sala fano dal i kalibula mol noma ya jibe men yalon ko possibly dal wala si case ni sotono so yol mutaye kama nange test ka testing nyin siande dal pour dandin kolbita akali multiply tili dantangol membi na nyato pour ka muta ka kuntunte dal ya na kuma do nyum fulan jango nyum anin labango nyum abita gambianol bela kandal santenting afelenting nyun kuranga be sela kana nanka mo be siya kana dal ngamera santen wala nyanta ke ka wato ti mol nyanta ki hakiltu wato men na katambi wato bela dal biri ngaje ko mo nani la soto nung sai do nyum fata do recover ta ye data kenda mota seta nyama ba santen tin do na tala fa kan sa ni o jibe dal nimma sakunda e luwal nin sarto lande ka tande ko alnga hakilotu alnga nyim mutan kalun bulol ku tandin ten nin kulli dulal manyo bitol nin sanga dulal alnga tala mo nanka mo menya kataje comme ma sakunda e luwal men nandi ka tande ko menya kata nyin fengol la dal akana tambe ngamera mo konon talandal nimma sakunda e wolande na man jiwo nanka mo dumala amanya na kasala la mol nyanta ke hakilotu wala man sakunda tina lola mol noma kabule noma ka deko ibe nyin kala by force le biring ite mo banko dingote dal ite nyanta ka jela ko dal man sakunda ya niya kala sai nteben niya kala nyadi la pour kanyin ke courant mutaka bondi na banko ka ala barka ba ken tala ko mol mo nyati
abaraka ba ke Abdullah if I say la final words for
but unko na final words be for nyele Nikumudro ka Jansalondrom. Right now is contact tracing, close contact tracing, isolating and quarantine. Nga kol nga symbol dal ka kol warani because kol waratale fo mol ya fahamu nyawa drom nga muta nyofi. Ministry da manteng ni ko masakunda ka fole masakunda wa butondo be masakunda. Ministry of Health milbe do ko la je ifanaye let them open far and wide, mirror warandi, kana mirror local based. If needs be, a channel here for Gambians abroad, they can come in and help. Expertise, laboratory, contact tracing, awareness. This is a national issue. You cannot call it at a local base. Mulfana minka fenti in public gathered social distancing follow. You never know. Maybe say you have local transmission, anything is happening. Say it's going to be very difficult for Purmoya predict what is going to happen. Days to come. Yeah, min kumaya nga dual fana kafu, tumano bar sunkaro kana sunkaro hormor. Muslimo na sunta fabe sunte wala ka dua all dol kamudal. Bare dua ko la dron fonga
na
kupata. Yeah. It's always a kumala word.
Ala baraka bake Ousman Abdullah viewers all fana mbal fana tendula bake mbal jaila felen nata na program mo nyina dandulal to this week ngalong bal kusenol tala le men yalon ko nyina karo sura sake pejo nyento ni nata on that note mbafala ko ala baraka bake alla platform mo nyina ka tune nalbe benna janda ko take next week ni ala sonta ala baraka